Hey guys, what's up and welcome to the second video of Witcher School. In the latest video we talked about our feline armor build, which focuses on fast attacks, stamina regen and a little bit of sign focus. In this video we're going to do the exact opposite. We are going to focus on heavy armor, alchemy and strong attack damage. I recently discovered that this build next to the feline armor is really effective in Deathmarch, because as you guys know I always play my Witcher free playthroughs on Deathmarch. Now keep in mind that this is a live commentary video and I will be failing a lot trying to pronounce English words. Alright, so to get it started off, of course, as you can see, we have our heavy armor, the Ursine Witcher gear armor. And before we start off, the most important thing about this build are the glasses. The glasses are, they're overpowered. These glasses give you 100% crit damage, 100% extra fight tap. No, I'm just kidding. These glasses are just really cool to wear. Look at them. Alright. To start it off, before I'm gonna drink my potion of clearance and divide my ability points with you guys, I am gonna show you really quick, for the people who do not know what the Ursine armor is, the stats on the Ursine armor. Alright. If my inventory wants to hurry up, thank you, there we go. Alright, of course, everything is mastercrafted, so make sure you get that as well. The mastercrafted armor, Ursine, gives you 205 armor, 20% adrenaline point gain, 25% resistance to piercing damage, 25% to resistance to bludgeoning damage, 30% resistance to slashing damage, and 45% resistance to damage from monsters. Then we got the mastercrafted Ursine gauntlets, which does exactly the same, and the boots, which do exactly the same, and the trousers, which do exactly the same, only in less amounts. Wow, that was easy. Ursine Steel Swords gives you 75 critical hit damage bonus, 20% adrenaline point gain, and 5 bonus experience from monsters and non-humans. The Ursine Silver Sword is a bit different. It gives you 75% critical hit damage bonus as well, plus 5% critical hit chance, 40% chance to dismember, and 20% adrenaline point gain. And for the Ursine Crossbow, it's not really that important if you ask me, since I don't use it in this build, since I don't use a crossbow in generally at all. Alright, potions. Potions are kind of the same. The only potions I always use are Superior Swallow, Thunderbolt, Black Blood, since you will always be facing a lot of necrophages, and a occasional Toniao, which you can't see right now. The bombs, I rotate my bombs a lot. Most bombs I use are like Grape Shot or Salmon or Northern Wind. It's Moondust now, but I use Northern Wind versus humanoids a lot. Alright, I'm gonna drink my beautiful glass of clearance. Where is it? And show you guys how I divided my my Ursine beer. Where is it? I already drunk it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I already drunk the potion of clearance. I'm sorry. All right, up to the character sheet. There we go. Points available 61. Oh yeah, before we go, I also have all places of power, of course. So there we go. Keep in mind though, guys, that the build I have is how I think it fits to my gameplay. If you guys don't agree with me on something, please let me know. I'd love to discuss it. There is no bad build, there is no good build. There's only a build that fits efficiently to your game style, and I went for the heavy armor strong attack damage. So of course, starting with the alchemy tree first, I only focused on brewing and oil preparations, because I think these appeal to me a lot, and I think these are the signature skills for a true alchemist. So starting off with high tolerance brewing, I'm gonna pick them all and read them to you guys when it's fully updated. So increase potion overdose threshold by 25%, potion duration time plus 25%. Now this is very nice, because you can just literally spam your potions. You can have like 4 potions active at the same time and not reaching that maximum threshold, which of course is very nice in an alchemy build. So that one's going in. Then we get the poisoned blades, the oil preparation. Gonna grab them all. There you go. Oil applied to blade gives a 50 chance of poisoning the target on each hit. The chance is greater the higher the level of oils used, and the potion duration time plus 25%. Now, when I grabbed this perk in the beginning, I didn't really notice anything significant. But as soon as I fully upgraded this perk, I start noticing the damage that the bleed does. You get a 50% chance of poisoning the target on each hit, which is a lot. You guys are probably thinking 50 chance is not a lot, but keep in mind that it's on each hit. So how many hits you do, 50% chance of added poison, which is really nice. Like this poison, it does true damage. It ignores armors, and it does a shit ton of damage once you get it off. Then we get the refreshment in the brewing tree. There we go. Each potion does imbued heals 25% of maximum vitality and plus 25% potion duration time. Now this is also very nice, since you will be having a lot of vitality because we're gonna equip our mutagen slots in a while, and you'll see that this will add to tankiness. And also it doesn't matter which potion you use, you get some health out of it, which is always nice, especially on Death March. Now, the ability I'm picking right now is what I think the absolute gem in a tankiness build. This build gives you 25 protection against attacks from the monster type, the oil targets. Now, since on Death March you will always be busy oiling up your blade for the right oil targets, and this will give you so much damage resistance from those monsters or humanoids depending on which oil you have. So it is important to change your oils, yes, but when you're playing on Death March you're always doing that, so you don't have to adapt your gameplay because you're always prepping oils, and this little gem over here gives you so much protection from the monsters or humanoids you're fighting. It's absolutely insane. With a lot of vitality, which you will get in a second from all the mutagens, you will be nearly invincible, even on Death March. Now, you get delayed recovery from brewing. Personally, I don't take this. Why not? Is because I don't really think that this adds something, but we need it, of course, for our stuff, for our for our points in the tree. Why I do not take it is I think you're at some point that your maximum threshold is a lot, and you will not be reaching your full toxicity maximum a lot. So 70% is like the maximum you're mainly hitting. So this means that your potions will always wear off because you will fall pretty quick underneath 70%. So this is nice when you don't have the first perk. But when you do have the first perk, I don't really think this one's necessary. But that, again, that's just my opinion. Now, this really adds synchronize really good with this one, because blade oils do not wear off. This means that as you're facing off mobs or necrophages, you do not have to restack on your oils if you don't have the superior oil yet, because the superior oil have a lot of charges, and yes, sometimes you only need your oil to kill like 2 or 3 targets, but this little one here, this can save you so many times by applying your oil once, and that's it. Then I would like to, because we need 2 more points to be exactly, to get our gem over here, the Hunter Instinct. I just take this one. I'm not gonna use it, but let's just take it. Why? Because if you like to use it, it also increases your toxicity, so why not use it? Alright, before grabbing the signature skill, there's a reason why I'm not going for side effects. Now, side effects, if you fully upgrade it, will always give you on use a random selected potion. So let's say I use a swallow potion, and the game selects let's say a thunderbolt potion for me without any toxicity cost, which is nice, very nice. But there are 2 side effects to it. First is the potion, which is randomly selected, doesn't have the extended potion duration time you get from all the abilities. So let's say I select a swallow potion and it gives me a second thunderbolt potion. It will only be there for 20 seconds or so, which is kinda useless if you ask me. Then the second point where I'm not getting is simply because I only use like 3 to 4 potions. The other potions I don't really consider using. Maybe situational, but that's like 1 in 100 times. So I've been in a fight so many times during daylight that I select a thunderbolt potion and the game randomly gives me a cat potion, which is really extremely annoying because you don't see a damn thing because you're using a potion which gives you more sight in the dark. Now, stuff like that happened, or you get a killer will potion. It's really useless if you ask me. It sounds really nice, but I don't experience it as useful. So I'm not getting this one at all. On the other side, I'm going for the Hunter Instinct. This one, together with the skills we're gonna get in the melee tree in a second, works perfectly, guys. When adrenaline points are at their maximum, critical hit damage against the target enemy type is increased by 100%. Wow, that's alright. before I'm going to continue, oh wait, I'm not going to say anything. We're going to continue to the melee tree. So, of course, guys, this is your perk. Do not forget this perk. Do not forget Bear's Cool Techniques. Each piece of heavy armor increases its maximum vitality by 5% and strong attack damage by 5%. This is your bread and butter. Do not forget to grab it in this build. Like with the feline armor, you get the Cat's Cool Techniques, and with the next build I'm going to be creating, I will be using this one, but in this build, the Ursine Techniques, please take this one first. Do not forget about this one. As soon as you get your Ursine armor, this is the perk you want to have. Alright. So, in the melee tree, we will be focusing on strong attack points and adrenaline points. Now, why are you saying adrenaline points? Simply because you want to be triggering this little gem over here. When adrenaline points are at their maximum, critical hit damage against the targeted enemy type is increased by 100%. And you want that damage as soon as possible, and by investing in this branch, you will be getting a lot of adrenaline points and more percentage of adrenaline point gain, which of course is nice. So, taking strength training first, of course, because you need your strong attack damage. Then we're going to go for battle trance. Adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered by 100%. This is nice, so when you take damage, you don't need to worry. You will not lose your adrenaline points very, very quick. Of course, this one's mandatory. Of course, this one is mandatory as well in the strong attack tree. This stuff is all pretty straightforward from now on. Increase the strong attack critical hit chance by 10% and strong attack critical hit damage by 75%, which is very nice. When vitality reaches 0, oh wait, I'm gonna invest first. Our second one in this perk, there you go. When vitality reaches 0, adrenaline points, if available, will be consumed to restore vitality. The amount restored is based on the number of adrenaline. I grab this. I grab it just because you need the points, obviously, but I don't find it very useful since we are so tanky. We got so much protection from our oils. We got so much protection from our vitality, which we're at 7k vitality as we speak, guys, and it's only going to be higher since I'm going to be equipping the right alchemy mutagen slots in a second. You don't need this, and if you are very low, you just use a superior swallow. You just use a thunderbolt, because remember about this little gem over here, guys. By taking a potion, you will get health. There's no need for this one. It's a nice perk for the feline armor build, but not for us since we are so tanky. Alright, you guys are I'm probably gonna complain for this one, but I am not gonna take Rend, the active strong attack. And why? Simply because I do not like it. I do not like it because it doesn't fit into my playstyle, and I think the Rend animation, of course you can slow it, you can shorten it by releasing the Y button, but I don't find it significant powerful. It's not really an ability that adds to my build. So what am I going to be doing is I'm going to grab a Razor Focus. Of course this one's really good. Instantly gain 1 adrenaline point when entering combat, which is very, very nice, because remember, as soon as your adrenaline point combat is full. Wait, what did I just do? Oh wait, is there? As soon as this is full, wait. We kind of switched it. There you go. Because as soon as your adrenaline bar is full, you're gonna do 100% crit damage against the oil that you're targeting for. So this is really syncing well with this one. It's already in, actually. Now we need more points, of course, because you know, we need to get further in the tree. Now this is the thing, guys. I haven't developed it further yet. I need a lot of more points. So this is as far as you can get. Of course, if you want to be going further, that's very good, because you need 7 more points to get Thunder Armor fully stacked, which is my sole aim right now. We're gonna grab this really quick. There we go. Just put it in because we have an empty slot. So I'm always building my builds around level 35. That's why I want to show you guys. That's what I did with the feline armor. I made it around 35. So this is how it's going to be. Of course, I'm going to be filling this one up all the way to Thunder Armor, but because we are focusing on Alchemy mainly and Vitality mainly, I completed that tree first, and after that I went to the melee tree just to find out I need 7 more points to complete it, which is perfectly fine, which we will eventually get there. But you guys know exactly what I have right now. Of course, when I get the points, the Sunda armor is going to be changed with the Rend, and this is my Ursine Alchemist tree. For the final touch, of course, we're going to equip our mutagens. Let's see. We got a greater red mutagen for this beautiful slot over here. A slot for this over here. And now, as you guys can see, we got 1.2k extra vitality. We have a total of 8.2k vitality, which is a lot of health. A lot of health. Now, of course, put a greater red mutagen for 40% extra attack power, which is nice. As you guys can see, I am short on lesser mutagens, so I am sticking with red mutagens at the moment as we speak. For some reason, the red mutagens are very rare and very hard to come by, so I'm just grateful I have one greater red mutagen. So, this is my Ursine Alchemist build. I find it very useful, especially at later levels. In early levels, it's a really hard build on Death March to come by, but it's very rewarding once you go to mid game, late game. You are very tanky and very, very powerful. You have nothing to worry about on Death March. That was my Ursine Alchemist build. Next time I will be focusing on a Griffin School build, evolving around bombs and evolving around signs. Haven't really decided how to build it yet, but you guys better keep your eyes open. As for now, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear your opinions about this build. And if this video helped you in whatsoever, please drop a subscribe. Please drop a follow. That will help me out a lot, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll check you guys later. Bye bye. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel and make my day. Are you hungering for more? There's a lot of live content over at Twitch, so make sure to check me out there as well. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace!